Well, it was the menage a text that spread around the ATL. And this season, the names Kenya, Apollo, and Phaedra were constantly intertwined. From swimming in caves to LOL, thanks, babes, everyone had an opinion on this triangle. Watch.
He goes, how are you doing? I go, hey, Apollo, I'm good. How are you?
We don't say LOL, thanks, babe, to somebody else's husband.
You and Phaedra, you don't think that's an issue?
I don't talk to her husband.
Well, you're the one who said it. All this dick in Atlanta, and you got to text somebody else, man, girl gone.
What did you hear happen?
It's about her offering to suck your ding-a-ling.
Phaedra, I don't even want to talk about that no more. If I wanted to sleep with Kenya, I could have slept with Kenya.
What you should have said is the only person that I want to be on my is you.
The general rule is you shouldn't be texting nobody's husband. And you did imply that something inappropriate happened.
No, I did not.
Kenya knows that she went for my husband beyond those text messages, but it did not work because Apollo was not looking for an old beauty queen with scrambled eggs.
We both know the stuff you were like throwing out there, that didn't happen.
Listen, at the end of the day, I can say how I feel.
Okay, so you felt like you could have.
Damn right, I could have.
Oh my God.
It's about to go there.
Now, what's going on here? I have asked you not to speak to my husband outside of my company. So my first thing was like, do I slap the dog out of her? Once a heathen, always a heathen. That's why she's Kenya Moore.
Okay, lots to talk about. Tracy from Pittsburgh says, Phaedra, after watching the footage from Kenya and Apollo's conversation in Mexico, do you feel like you owe Kenya an apology? It seems like your husband is at fault here. Put the blame where it belongs.
No, I don't owe Kenya an apology because I made it very clear to Kenya I did not want her speaking to my husband outside of my presence. And she continued to pursue the conversation. So no, I do not owe her apology. And furthermore, for everyone that thinks that I have not obviously spoken to Apollo about this matter, that they're very wrong. I have made it really clear that both of their actions were inappropriate.
Why didn't you sit down with him in front of her?
You know, what I have found with Phaedra is she'll spread rumors, me meeting with Apollo in LA that never happened. And then when you go to her, she has nothing to say. And so you can never really get the truth. I wanted to have an opportunity to speak with Apollo personally to clear my name. They've even come here today lying. So I don't have to defend myself any longer with people that do not want to tell the truth.
Because you're a sneaky, trifling slut.
I don't have a need to continue the conversation because I don't think that it's in their interest to tell the truth.
Speaking of the truth, I mean...
Oh, she's ending the conversation?
I want to know
when I end the conversation, it's a problem.
Last year and said, well, why are you texting me?
He says that you were together in L.A. and you say you never saw each other in L.A., so one of you is lying.
Somebody's lying.
That's the truth. We've seen
But I know I got a text message from this lady the other day saying she felt bad because she's been on the stage taunting me.
That's a bold-faced lie.
You texted me last week, 2 weeks ago, from a number, and you told me,
So stupid.
I'll just let you see the text.
Yeah, I'm stupid enough to send you a text. He's a criminal. He can make up anything.
I'm a criminal. Am I a criminal? I have a criminal past. But what are you?
So if he wants to sit
You're
there
nobody.
and
You didn't even have no
lie,
money. See, I should have produced your video when I first met you. I should have produced your video.
Because I'm not going to sit here and
You don't have to.
Now we need security.
Security's here. Nobody's leaving their couch. Nobody's leaving their couch.
Your name?
Is that Billy in your name that you drive? To beat my friend to a pole.
You have no credit.
It's not going to happen.
You have no credit. Get your life together. Oh, you might have some now because of me.
Allison from San Francisco says, do you realize how clear it is that you initiate the conversations with Apollo? You were the only woman to show up for cigars and managed to get him alone.
She needs a storyline, so she keeps re-bringing it up. This happened in 2012. It's 2014 now, and she's still trying to use it because she has nothing else going on. And while she's sitting around, running around, talking about my husband and the father of my children, and she spends her weekends peddling through sperm banks, looking through catalogs to try to find a donor. Honey, you don't know if your baby daddy will be an axe murderer or a child molester, because what you will know is that he needed $10 to get him a medium-sized pizza, so he ejaculated in a cup so you could have a kid. Now, check that.
Phaedra, do you believe Apollo 100% in this situation?
Yeah, I believe him. Everything she has done has been underhanded and sneaky from day one. Since I've met her, from the day she met me and my husband, she was hitting on him. What kind of whore does that? And I should have slapped the dog out of her that day, but I was trying to be a friend to her.
Christina from Long Island said, Kenya, if the situation were reversed, would you like any of the ladies flirting with your husband? We can clearly see you want a piece of the Apollo.
I'm not going to dignify that question with an answer.
She can't dignify because she doesn't have a man.
I'm done with rolling around in the mud with pigs.
Does that mean you're leaving the show?
You should get your toenails done because they're dirty.
Nene, did you think that it was inappropriate for these two to get together?
Absolutely. Only a woman with a character flaw would do such a thing.
Candy, Phaedra is your closest buddy on the show. How does that affect your relationship with Kenya?
Oh, well, it does make things really weird. I don't think you've used great judgment with a lot of the things that has happened. You know what I mean? The texts were not cool, just none of it.
Honestly, Candy, it does not have a lot to do with you. I've always respected you, whatever our relationship is. I just hope you remain neutral, and that is what I appreciate about you.
She wanted to do everything she can to get in Candy's ear and break y'all friendship up. That's why she's sitting over there by Cynthia. Okay.
I'm not trying to fight with you.
And
I'm just
I really
stating
don't
my
want to talk
opinion.
about it anymore.
Of course she
Well, we
doesn't.
want to talk about it.
Of course she doesn't want to talk about it. But we could talk about Marlo, though, and we should go back and forth about that.
I do appreciate you trying to be...
Nene, you were just saying that you think that Kenya's trying to get in the middle of their friendship?
She is. That's what she does, and does well. She wants to try to, oh, Candy, and you're not buying. I know you're sticking up for your friend. And Candy, you and I, we can sit down and talk, because she wants to try to get in Candy ear and try to break up their friendship. That's what she's trying to do. That's what she really wants to do. She wants to get close to Candy and hope that she gets getting next to you.
I know that's what paranoid schizophrenic thinks, but that's not what Candy thinks.
And that's why she ran and talked to Marlo.
Cynthia, too?
That's what she does, and I hope she does. She can get right on in. I ain't got no problem with it. Bye-bye.